Top Shot God, and today I'm gonna be making my first banger. Well, really on this platform. I've been doing YouTube for a while. If you're sitting here like, who is this that just popped up on my subscriber feed? I never subscribed to a guy named Top Shot God. It's because I used to be Madden Mobile Great, uploading all those Madden Mobile videos. That was a couple years ago. I stopped uploading. I really was not having much fun with the game anymore. But now we are on Top Shot, which this platform is really something special. And a lot of you are probably sitting here wondering what the hell this even is. And that's why I'm here to explain it to you in my very first video on this platform for anybody that may not understand. So, what is Top Shot? And first of all, before you get overwhelmed, let me just go to the home page. I was just looking at some cards here. And yes, these prices are real in USD. They are what these cards are going for. But here on the home page. So these cards are essentially, so first of all, what is Top Shot itself before we get into the cards? Top Shot is a cryptocurrency platform. It's made by the company called Draper or Draper. Not completely sure how to pronounce it, but they've officially partnered with the NBA, which means that all these cards that are released are officially licensed by the NBA. And that's huge because these cards are not just any cards. They're not just random things issued by this platform that only have value here. Well, in a way they are, but the way they work is, for any of you, a lot of you watching this video might not know what the blockchain is, might not be into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that. So I'll just explain it in the simplest terms. Basically, these cards, they each have almost like a serial number where as soon as they're created, that serial number is linked to that card. And that serial number, because it is on the blockchain, and for any of you that don't know what the blockchain is, it's basically just the technology that Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other coins are built on, all the cryptocurrencies are built on, and it's kind of the technological backing for all these things that make them so special. So since these cards are built on the blockchain, they are, first of all, publicly viewed. If there are certain platforms where you could go and search every single transaction, and nothing can be held in the dark. Nothing can be, you can't really say you sent something when you didn't, and you can't claim to receive something when you didn't. Everything is publicly done. And second of all, what that means is that these cards are exclusive to their serial number. So let's say for this one, there's 3,325 minted. It's a very cheap card, common Jamal Murray. But that means that each one of these cards is their own card. Like, you can never go and duplicate a card. There's not gonna ever be a hack that could change anything. And they're, in a way, almost like a physical card on the blockchain. So that's why these cards are really so special, because they're really almost like physical trading cards. And it's really cool, actually. I got into it a little bit prematurely, if you could say. But instead of them actually just being cards, they're actually moments. So this one is like a Jamal Murray, and he's just saucing up the defenders. I mean, he's really in his bag. That was bubble Jamal Murray. Like, he was going off on a different level, but that's just a side note. But anyways, these cards can be really cool. And if we look through, my bad. But anyways, so we could go to some of the sets. Basically, the way it works is here. If we go to filters, we can see there's players. You can filter it by teams, but more importantly, my bad, I got something. Let me sip some water real quick. But basically, there are 3 different tiers. You got common, rare, legendary, and then ultimate. But ultimate isn't out yet, so right now, all we gotta focus on is these 3. So common are what is the base set. Basically, there's a common card for everybody. I think there's also a rare card for most players already. And here we could go just James Harden. Just as an example, we can see. So James Harden, here's his common base set card for Series 1. That was kind of for last season. Every season, there's a new series. And again, this is a lot of information to take in. You don't got to focus on all the details. I'm explaining everything. But essentially, all that's important is there are 3 tiers and different sets that come out. So you could see, like, this is just the common one, and it's in the base set. Again, the set names don't really matter or anything. as long as you understand the basic concepts, you'll be good to kind of get on this and really start doing your own research and figure stuff out. It's very easy. It's very simple to understand and whatnot. And it's actually even a lot like 2K in the marketplace regard. But so there are three things out. So there are a lot of different James Harden cards, as you can see. This platform hasn't been out for too long, but already there are a lot of cards just because it's not just a James Harden card. Like you can see, they all have different pictures, and if you click on one, like right here, you can see if it'll load. I guess my Wi-Fi is a little slow, but here, this is like a throwback card. Yeah, it's just a euro, not really that nice. But anyways, there are a bunch of different cards, and even some that are going all the way up to, if this could load, I really don't know how this is not loading, but even some cards here, we could just filter out for legendary instead of just looking at James Harden. But as you can see, there was common tiers for James Harden, and then there are rare tiers and then legendary. So the legendary ones are really where the big bucks are at. We can even see some of the rare ones too. But yeah, see, that one's a rare one. I think typically the legendary ones have 2 boxes around them. The rare ones have 1 box. But the rare ones go from anywhere from like $20 to the most expensive one is actually a LeBron one that goes for around $900 just for a rare one. And then the legendary ones are where stuff starts to get crazy. Like this De'Aaron Fox moment is $1,200. This I think might be the cheapest legendary actually at $120. This Anthony Davis for $800. But like the thing with this platform is, the thing that really makes it special is if you're getting it now, you are almost, I'm not going to guarantee you to make money, but if you got some money to put in, and you could get some good exclusive cards. I genuinely believe that this is going to be the next wave of kind of video games. There are already other platforms on the blockchain, like it's called Crypto Kitties. You basically make the same type of thing where the cats are also you make cats like kitties. And they're also on the blockchain, so they can't be replicated. They can't be this. They can't be that. There are certain cats, basically. And one of the cats, I think, sold for something like $1.7 million. And there's artwork on the blockchain. Essentially, the whole thing is called non-fungible tokens, which makes it so that, again, like the name, non-fungible tokens. They're different items that cannot be reproduced, cannot be copied in any way. Once they're made, that's what's made. So there's also artwork that sold for like $700,000. Some insane things, and it's all digital. This is a new wave of technology, I'm telling you right now. Looking back at this video, all these prices, if you're looking back in this video in probably 3 years from now, all these prices are at least 10 times. That's just my prediction. Like, you might just be watching this video like, yo, what the hell is this kid talking about? I don't believe a single word he's saying. But some of the prices get a little insane. Like this Nikola Jokic, 4,200, yeah, US. And if we go to LeBron, he has the most expensive cards by far. His legendary card, 7,200. This is actually his cheapest legendary card at $4,000. Then there's this legendary dunk, which is a very nice play, if I do say, which is 18K. And you might be thinking, okay, but these aren't selling. There's no way. This is the most expensive card in the game right now. You might be thinking there's no way that they're selling. These cards are just, I mean, they're really cards. But if we go here and we go top sale, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. I don't know why I just clicked that. I guess it might be the recording that's just kind of slowing down my Wi-Fi a little bit. I guess I probably should have done this on data. But anyways, this is very frustrating. In the meantime, how are you guys' days going? Put that in the comments. But if we scroll down a little bit, and again, since everything is public, you could publicly see sales. This one sold for $26,543 the other day, which is insane. Like that's all I gotta say. It's insane. And there's one more really important element to these cards. I have no idea how long this video has been going on for. I'm sorry if I dragged it on for way too long. I just really like explaining these types of things. But there's one more important thing to these, and it's the serial number. So as you can see here, this is not a great example just because there's so little selling right now of this card. If we go to something more, a little bit more common, we we can see like this Anthony Davis. There's 21 listings up right now. So the important thing is the serial number. So all of them have a limited number of cards that will ever come out. The common ones are typically either from 1,000 cards to 4,000 cards. So the most common cards, there will be 4,000 of them that will ever be made, which is a lot, all considering. For this Anthony Davis, I'm pretty sure, yeah, edition size, you can see right here, 85. So there will only be 85 ever created, which is awesome. It's sick. That's a sick fact, but it doesn't really mean anything until we look at the value of the serial number. So actually with the serial number, it is very important because if you pull a card, you could pull a card out of packs that drop. Damn, this is going to be a long video. My bad, guys. I've been rambling for a little bit. But anyways, we can look at it. So you're going to pull packs. I'll explain a little bit about the packs in a minute. But once you get a card, it'll come with a serial number because there's not just infinite cards like 2K or anything. And there are two things that make a serial number really expensive. So first of all, the closer to 1 it is, you can see this is posted for 20,000. This is 7,500. This is 10,000. When the lowest ask is 800. So why would anybody ever buy one for like 20,000? I'm not saying that this one is gonna sell, but that's why. Because even if you posted it for 5,000, I think it would sell pretty quickly for the number 1. And then the second thing is their jersey number. If the number matches their jersey number, so if the number 3 was posted, it's not posted. But the number 3 will probably be even more expensive than number 1 just because it's a low number and it's his jersey number. So it'll probably be more expensive. But typically, jersey number and number 1 are valued around equally. So that's everything about the cards themselves. Now, there are two other things that I want to go over just quickly. I'll make sure to wrap this up quickly. But so there are two other elements. First of all is the packs. If we go over to the packs and you go to check out all the packs. So a lot of them are sold out. The legendary packs, once they drop, they sell out instantly. I was actually lucky enough to get one, and I'll show you guys what I pulled. Actually, I'll probably make a separate video about that. I don't want to spoil it. It'll probably be my next video up because I did screen record it. I wasn't talking, but I'll just talk over it, I guess. I managed to get one of these packs. It's $230, but you're almost guaranteed to make money. And even unopened packs sell for like $500 or something crazy like that. I'm pretty sure you can sell unopened packs. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, if you go to look at packs, this is just the base set. That's why it's still available. $12 is the cheapest one. And you're guaranteed 5 common cards. So common cards, you could get a common LeBron that goes for $800. You could get a bunch of $1 common cards. I'm pretty sure this Sabonis is also $1. So it's really nothing special. You could open this one as much as you want. But that's how you're going to originally get cards. That's how cards are minted. And then on top of that, so with these packs, you can see like this is called Deck the Hoops. This is 2021 tip-off. This is a rare pack. That's why it's $23. These are just more base sets. And we can see Run It Back. There were drops of it. There are a bunch of other legendary ones. But essentially here, if we go back to Marketplace, this is the last thing. It's sets. So actually, oh my God. There is so much to this app or to this platform. It's really hard to go over all of it at once. But if we go to sets, we can go to legendary. And then here, Cosmic. This is the most expensive set by far. And you can see they all have the same picture. They all are the same rarity. And it's just a bunch of different cards. So this Luka Doncic goes for 10 racks. This Kawhi goes for 5K. And then it's the same collection. This Jason Tatum goes for 13. Holy. This was going for like 2K literally on New Year's. Damn, my computer's almost dead now. So I got to wrap this up. But anyways, you get the point. There are a lot of very expensive cards in this. This is the LeBron 30K. This is the most expensive set. There are also rare sets that drop. And then I don't think there are common sets specifically. I think the common cards are just the base sets. So then there's that. And then lastly, there are collections. And collections, you could, if you play 2K like my team, you would think of it as collection rewards, except it doesn't take your players. So the way it works is, let's just go to this Curry one, for example. This is Deck the Hoops. Oh, damn. Yeah, computer's running a little bit low. It's fine. But this is Deck the Hoops, right? I got this Jason Tatum. And if you collect all of the cards, in this collection, in 4 days and 13 hours, if you have every single card in that collection, you will get that Curry card. And that Curry card, the only way to get it is buy this collection at that time. So this Curry card is going to be dummy expensive. Like, it's going to be, there's probably going to be a max of, I would predict maybe 35 minted. I don't even know if it'll hit 30, which is his jersey number. So I think there'll only be a max of like 35 minted. I mean, technically, there could be 85 just because there are 85 of each of these cards. So if 85 separate people each bought one, then the max of these Currys that will ever be made is 85. But I don't think it'll get to that high. So then you can complete collections, and they're also, again, rare collections. I don't think there are common collections. I think common is really just restricted to base cards, which are just, they just drop in base packs. There's nothing really exciting to them. A couple of them are expensive, but there's nothing really to common cards. So yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. And then you do have to put real money into it. You could go under here and then wallet balance. I'm not going to click on it. I'm preparing for another video. And you guys will be able to see how much I got in that video. But anyways, that's essentially it. And you could deposit money through either your credit card. You could do directly from a credit card, or you could spend crypto on it. You could connect it to, you could basically send, if you go here, if you go to, I think it reveals your email and whatnot if I click on that. So I'll save that for another time. But essentially, if you go to that and you go to add funds, you'll see you can either pay by credit card or crypto. You type in the amount of money you want, press add funds, and then it'll give you the options. For crypto, you just will have to send it from your wallet to the wallet that it reads. But keep this in mind, if you're paying with crypto, and this took me 3 tries to get, and it cost me a shit ton of fees. But if you're sending from something like Binance, where there are fees to send, you have to account for the fees. You have to look at the fees that it's charging you and add that amount to the original you're sending, or else you'll either get a message when it goes through, you'll get a message that'll say underfunded, I think, or underpaid, and then that'll screw you over. You definitely don't want to get that, because then you're gonna have to email them about it. You're gonna have to send them the number, the code that it sends you, wait for them to get back to you, then have them add it to your account. It's just gonna be a hassle. But anyways, that wraps up my video on Top Shot. It was a pretty long video, and I apologize. My bad, but it kind of had to be. There's a lot to explain. I feel like a lot of you aren't really in the crypto space, so this will be really new to you guys. And again, I'm going to be posting a pack opening next. I got a shopping spree ready. I'm going to be posting a bunch of videos. So if you don't want to check this out yet, just stay tuned for some videos. I promise you that by the end of it, you will enjoy. You will be hooked on this. I think I'm addicted to this platform by now. I've only been on it for a couple of days. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up. I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe. Do whatever you want with your life. Stay blessed. Enjoy yourselves. And that'll conclude the video. Take care.